cannot contain your anger. Your best option is to focus that rage in combat.
My anger beats my rage, and my rage beats my power. So the more damage I do to those chumps, the angrier I get. Get it? So, no rage power.
Inferno Sting! Alright!
He always seemed to hunt in the worst parts of town.
I focus my attack to hit more than one enemy with a dashing move that will disorient. Splinter says there's always a right time to strike. So when you're ready, unleash a devastating kick attack and make the other guy cry.
Booyah! Here's Johnny! Alright! Booyah!
Winning ugly is still winning.
At first, nobody had ever heard of him, so he had to prove himself.
Alright!
The best way to protect yourself against enemy attacks is to dodge his moves. It raises your chances for victory every time.
Booyah! Here's Johnny! Alright! Gotcha! Booyah!
But he always won, so eventually the criminals learned to be afraid of him.
Normally, dodging your enemies using evasive rolling motion will buy you time to get in a better fighting position. This is what I finally had. When I say finally, that usually means it's final for all my enemies.
Johnny! Booyah! Alright! Here's Johnny! Alright!
Subtle wasn't his thing. Dude, no way.
He was in the hot spots. That was no place for supper.
Alright!
It'd be nice if everything was normal, everything was pretty and all that crap. But the world ain't like that. Night Watchers will beat the bad guys at their own game.
Alright!
I can use my sides to climb walls using my defensive block move. But unfortunately, it won't work on all the walls.
No!
My defensive block move. But unfortunately, it won't work on all the walls. And there we go, lots of beating to do.
Alright! Alright!
goon dudes? All the street goons were afraid of the night watch.
It's Johnny.
That might be true, Mikey, but crime didn't go away.
Crime never goes away, dude. The night watcher sure put a lot of it out of commission.
All right. Booyah! Booyah! It's Johnny. All right. Booyah! It's Johnny. All right.
Night Watcher has skills, that's for sure. But seriously, he was working alone, and there were so many enemies against him. How long can a lone wolf last? I don't know how long a lone wolf like can for components for my latest invention. Yeah!
Yeah!
And as usual, I was taking the opportunity to get a little bit of exercise.
Incredible! Cool!
I had no idea how weird things were going to get.
Incredible!
Running along the walls allows you to access remote areas and permits you to surprise your enemies by moving around them.
Things were going pretty okay.
When the ceiling is too low, use your pole star to cross over to the other side of a gap.
I even had a few opportunities to try out my new aerodynamically enhanced bow staff. I could use it to hover over narrow gaps.
Cool!
Everything was business as usual until I saw something off in the distance. Electronic sparking. So naturally, you just have to follow. Even though it took you to an unknown part of the sewer, which was falling apart and probably unsafe. Well, yeah.
Right on, bro.
It took me a few moments to realize I was in a strange part of the sewer because...
You got distracted by a shiny...